Hello everyone. Today we are going to see that remaining part of guidance and counseling. In the last two videos I have told you about the introduction, and in the part 2 I have told you of the characteristics of guidance and counseling. So now we are going to see the continuation of remaining part in guidance and counseling. So our next part is principle of guidance. So according to Crow and Crow, the first principle is all-round development of individual. It means guidance is not like only for one part you have to give focus. You have to go for a overall development of a person. The next principle is the principle of individual differences. It means everyone have different perception, different opinion, different point of view. So we can't treat everyone as the same. We have to think that everyone has a different personality. So based on that, you have to plan for the guidance. Next one is guidance is related to every aspect of life. So whenever you are going to give guidance to someone, we should keep in our mind that it should it's related to every aspect of our life. It is related to our part in the life, what we are doing, how we are living our life. The next one is cooperating among person. So there should be a cooperation to give or to make a guidance successful. The next one is it is a continuous and lifelong process. So guidance is a continuous process and it is for all, and everyone need guidance in some other point. It is not necessary only those who are going for depression, for them only you should give for guidance. It is for all and it is a continuous process, and it should have a elaboration. Principle of elaboration means explanation, more explanation is needed. And there should be a responsibility of teacher as well as parents. They should know that their children or their student or whatever person, how they are going through, what is going on in their life. So there should be have some responsibility. Next, flexibility. The guidance should have the flexibility in manner. Next one is principle of evaluation. So once you given guidance and counseling to someone, after that you should go for evaluation to see the effectiveness of the process. Next one is guidance by trained person. So every time we'll try to take a guidance for the person who is trained for this field and the person who is having experience and who is having knowledge and skill. Next one is principle of periodic appraisal. So it means if you promote someone in periodic manner, it will be good for them to get motivated and encouraged. So these are the principles that we have to follow while going on the guidance process. Next, we are going to see the types or area of guidance service. Which area where we need guidance service? The first point is personal guidance. So the first one, personal guidance. It means for our personal needs, for our personal life, if you need assistance or help, that is personal guidance. The second one is social guidance, about our society, about our surroundings. Regarding that, if you need any assistance or help, that is social guidance. Educational guidance means is related to your study matter, like which course you have to choose for after 12 example, then where you have to go, what you have to study, what you have to do in future, which field you want to go. Next one is vocational guidance. It is related to the job. Next one is health guidance. Obviously it is related to your health. A vocational guidance means is related to other than the job. If you go for any other option, okay, normal, not only for vocation, not only for job, any other things that you are suffering, that you need assistance or help, that is called as vocational guidance. So this is the area where you can use the guidance service. Next we have organization of counseling service. So the type of forms of the organization of counseling service in educational institution are maybe centralization, maybe decentralization, or maybe both. So now what is the meaning of centralization? Centralization means if the guidance and counseling is taken care by some particular trained person, then we'll call it as a centralization counseling service. But if it is taken care of by a teacher, then we'll call it is decentralization counseling service. But if both is taking responsibility of the guidance and counseling, we'll call it is a combination of centralized and decentralized counseling service. Next we have purposes of organization counseling service. What is the need to organize the counseling service? What is the counseling organization? The first one is to help individuals with normal development problem. The second one is to help individuals through a temporary crisis during the different stages of life. Next, to identify the sign of disturbed behavior at early stage so we can manage it. Next, to refer the critical cases to specialists for the best possible management. The next one is to facilitate the communication within and between nursing institution or homes. Next, to support not only the tutors or nursing faculty who are helping individuals but also who themselves want guidance and counseling and reassurance at the time. The next point is basic components of counseling service. So if you are planning for organizing a counseling service, what are the components we need? The first one is organizational setup that you have studied, centralization, decentralization and combined. Next is counseling center. There should be a counseling center where they can come and they can take the counseling process. Next one is counseling committee. There should be a committee or group of members who can run this center. Next, tool for counseling service. There are some tools that we'll discuss in the next slide. There are some tools with that we can give the counseling. Next one is requirement of counseling service. There are some requirements that is necessary for giving counseling services. Next we have a organizational setup. It means in the different level of universities, how we can set the ground. Like if it is in university, who will take care? The dean will be taking care with the help of HOD. If it is in like constitute college, there will be a counseling officer. That person will be assisted by the counseling committee or guidance committee. And if it is in like affiliated college, then the vocational and the vocational person who is trained for the guidance and counseling, they will be taking care of the guidance and counseling matter. So it is based on the level, which level they are going to organize or where they are going to open the guidance and counseling center. And it is very important for all the universities, schools to have a guidance and counseling process or system in their institution. So with this I have finished few topics about guidance and counseling, like principles, types, organization of counseling service, purposes of organizing counseling service, basic components and organization setup. Remaining we will see in the next video. Thank you.